Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking the video. This is David Pendleton and I'm continuing the St. Patrick's Day tournament. This is going to start the back nine. This is going to be holes number 10, 11, and 12. So let's just go ahead and hop right into it. So we're going to go with the drive here. Same thing as normal. We're going to go 4.5 top with 1 bar of side spin to the left. I put my yellow ring against the left hand side of the rough with my second bounce in that shadow. I pull it to 0% at max. Perfect ball puts us very nicely onto the fairway. Now, don't be a dummy like me and forget to change your bag. So I have the backbone in my bag here. That's not a problem. You know, I just prefer shot number 2 to be with the Goliath on this hole. It's always worked out better for me. So unfortunately, I have a backbone here. You can still easily reach the hole, and I'm sure some players are playing with their backbone depending on your rookie club level, but it's going to be the same type of setup here. We're going to go with a little bit of top spin. Just making sure we get the ball guideline to the hole. And here you see I put about 0.2 bars of side spin to the left. I pull it minus 20% at mid. This hole typically always plays negative elevation. And you see I hit a perfect ball, so at least we get to learn from it, you know. But we just barely miss this one to the right hand side. So there's a couple things you can do. One, you could add more side spin to the left. That would be my suggestion. Two, you could reduce the elevation right and start to maybe play it around 0%. That way you do pull more rings to the left. But for me, I would just add the left side spin a little bit more since you've already seen what happens with a perfect ball. All right, hole number 2, 20% at mid. You're going to start off by going 2.5 back. So essentially you're going to set your spin first, and then you're going to find your landing position. Again, we use the dark green and the light green squares here to see exactly where we're landing. Okay, you got to zoom in there. Here we make our pool. 20% at mid. Perfect drive. A perfect shot, I should say. And this ball comes in just a little bit short, so we need to reduce the spin a little bit. Keep in mind the wind strength here was in the 2 mile an hours, so especially if you were to get hit with, like, you know, high 3s or low 4 mile per hour wind, you would definitely even want to go with less backspin than that. The landing spot is pretty close, just small tweaks to the left hand side there depending on wind strength. Hole number 3, same drive as the front 9. Different ball this time, 3 bars of side spin to the right, combined with about 3.5 top, I think. What was the top spin here? Maybe 3. 3 top, 3 right. Okay, we're going to back our target up here a little bit to the plus 9 yard mark. That way we don't go too far on the drive with the extra yardage. 0% at max on the pull. Lots of curl to the right here. You could even go full curl to the right if you want to be safe. I do hit that perfect shot, which is always nice. And you see there, we're nicely onto the fairway, no problem throwing to the rough. Shot number 2, 0% at max, and you know, the thing with the Kingmaker this time is I learned my lesson on the front 9. That extra side spin is going to come into play. So here I'm just trying to get lined up towards the hole. If you get a few more yards on the drive, you'll be in a better spot to try to pick up this albatross. The albatross is here. It can be done. Should even maybe possibly look at using a horizon. I might need to make a note of that in the final round and see what a horizon club looks like on this hole, because we would get more power. And the ball guideline is still really nice on that horizon. So, you know, you might want to try that as well. You know, but here I had to use some different type of spins and I had to kind of offset the shot. So I'm going to come into the right. Speed is pretty good, But you see here, if you can get more lined up with the hole, you'll have a better chance for that alba. All right, that's holes 10, 11, and 12. It's time for me to work, and I'll continue the tournament during my lunch break. Thanks, everybody.